Mama, come on in here. We live. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Just a second, I'll be on there on the camera. Mama, I can hear the TV, baby. Anyway, we live. Tim Desiak's here already. Darren's Harley Blogs was here. He said stay safe. And get ya, Tim Desiak. Good evening to you too, Tim Desiak. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I guess you know already about Mawar coming towards the Philippines. It looks like it's going to go north and hit some sheer winds coming from the west and tear it down a little bit probably, but we don't know that for sure. But that's a prediction. Let's see. Let's get this camera going. Here's my ugly mug. Howdy. Plenty of rain here, there now. Well, we haven't had an ounce of it here in a week or two. You guys get it all in English City, south side of the mountain where we're at. We don't get no rain, and we ain't got no rain to amount to anything. So, I'll welcome some rain, but I don't want some monsoon rains that last for a week, you know. But it looks like if this shear comes in, I've been watching it from the west, and if the hurricane keeps its path, it's going to be north of the island of Luzon, and it'll get tore up a little bit and turn north. Now that's what usually happens. That don't mean it's going to happen, because you don't never know what Mother Nature's going to deal you, and it's been known to go south from there too. I'll take a little bit of rain here. I don't know how you guys are in English City. English City's about, it's about if it's bad traffic, it's an hour away, hour and 20 minutes. If it's good traffic, I can get there in 40 minutes. I've made the trip in 22 minutes before, but that's dangerous. Red horse. Anyway, I thought I'd come over here and talk about it. Yeah, that's what I think it's going to do too, Tim. And I hope it does, because we don't need the winds it's carrying on it. And what happens is it gets up there, and I watched it before. It gets up there and gets tore apart a little bit and slows down and goes up to Taiwan, and it don't hit it very hard. But you don't never know, Tim. These things can turn on you, and something could be really warm out there in the Pacific before it gets here and just turn it south and just devastate something. But you know how that goes. And even Tim, Tropical Tim over there in Palawan, he knows it. When he got over there this time, it was destroyed by that last super that came through there. But when it gets to our area in in the Pacific right there, but when it gets into the area of responsibility, well, I don't know why they call it that. Nobody's responsible. You already got flooding, huh? Well, wait till the monsoons come from this thing. We're going to get a lot of rain from it. I'm not glad for you, because you already got enough rain. But here, and I've seen the lightning and stuff, thunder for the last few nights. But it's so daggone hot here, and there ain't been no rain to speak of. I mean, really, it's not been a lot, and we need some rain down here. I'd take some of that from you if I could. But I noticed see, I'm on the south side of the mountain. I noticed you guys on the west side of the mountain, which y'all are directly west of that, of Mount Riot. You guys, I think it accumulates around the mountain and over the mountain, and just torrential downpours in English cities now and then. And it used to be like that when I was here in the 80s too. I mean, whenever I do guard duty up that way, or or get, you know, it would. Oh my goodness, Tim. Yeah, you know the rainy season's coming. What's up? Is that a rental? I think it is a rental. Can't get the landlords to fix the leaky roof, or is it just in a bad place and it can't be fixed? Sometimes it's not built correctly. Not built correctly. You know. This is only my second red horse, so don't worry. I won't get crazy. But when it gets in our area of responsibility, they call it, I don't understand why they say that. It's not our responsibility. It's just coming, and we're just going to have to deal with it. But it changes to the name. The first, Betty. It's going to be called Betty. I don't know if you read that yet, but yeah, it's going to be called Betty, and Betty's going to come through here in a minute. She'll be a typhoon to deal with. Doggy Barky, next door neighbor. Anyway, that's what keeps the cats in my fence because they're scared of the dog, really. And plus, there's shade all day except for the evening. And I'm telling you, man, it's hot here today. I had to go to the hospital. Oh my goodness. Well, see, when I first got here over a year ago, yeah, well, that's true. I mean, what are you going to do? But when I first got here, we had an apartment in downtown in Santa Ana there. It's still in this barangay, Santa Lucia, but it's right near the town proper there. We had a leak in our bedroom, and it was a 2-story. And yeah, they wouldn't do nothing about it either. And so after what, a month there, Mama? After about a month there, I picked up stakes and moved here. And it don't leak here, and I've been here ever since. And we're up higher than the street level. We're up what, 8 or 10 inches above the street level, aren't we? Right? She don't care what I say. Anyway, yeah. So moved here. I don't have that problem anymore. I got some really good overhang roofs too. I like that about the Philippines. When they build the roofs, they build them with some really good overhangs. You don't have too much bad problems on your cinder block that way, on your painted block. But I have a leaky. I have one leak in one of my gutters out there. It just really minute, but I believe that if I don't get out there and fix it soon, it will become bigger. But it doesn't do nothing but rain on the car a little bit, And it's right near the edge of the carport out there. So I've been traveling a lot lately to San Fernando. My father-in-law's been sick, and we've been trying to get him well. And I'm part of the family now, so that's going to be I'm the driver duty. I'm on driver duty, which I don't mind at all. I love the old feller. He's been real sweet to me, real nice to me. And of course, Betty, she wants to take care of her father any way she can. Yeah, I'm okay. You're okay? Yeah. You're bringing the red horse, baby. But who is it? Who's this coming by? Oh, it's Typhoon Betty. Super Typhoon Betty. Here she is.
Hello. So you have 2 million there.
I know. So they're changing the name.
Hello, Tim. Good evening.
Hello, Tim Deasy.
And Dorin's Harley Vlogs.
I don't think he's here anymore. I think he just checked in earlier. Well, maybe he's here.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, Typhoon Betty. Here she is. She's got
Typhoon. Yeah. I'm nice. I won't be.
You're gonna bring them monsoon rains in though, ain't you, baby?
Yeah. Just a monsoon. No, just a little rain. I don't want any, I don't want them to get mad at
You gonna
me.
get your chair, sit by me?
Yeah, later. I still
Okay.
need to dry my hair.
Okay, baby. Well, there's Typhoon Betty for you. Whoever's out there, we got three.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, you
probably
got
my.
three.
What is it? My phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got Tim Deziak anyway. Thanks for coming, Tim.
Yeah, I always watch his shorts.
Yeah. Hey, and we want to congratulate you on your shorts. They're doing a lot better than they were, aren't they? Yeah, she can turn on you in a heartbeat now. But I was just wondering about that. I was hoping your shorts are doing good. It looks like the hamsters are doing good. Ken Unger, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you in here. Yeah, that's what it changes to though, Betty, whenever she gets here. Whenever the typhoon gets here in the next few days, is changes to the name Betty. So she's a stormy woman, and I love her. And I will tell you, I've been here over a year now. When I got here last year from till now, I've been nothing but happy. I mean, most times, there's things that I forgot about along the way, but lately, wow, it must be really coming up down. You live over there in Mabalakot, right, Tim? Good evening to you there, Ken Unger. Thanks for coming and sharing the live with us. We're going to do about an hour at least. And I'm going to have to start doing these when I say I'm going to do these. What happens is I get busy and forget about them. Then it's dark and I've already done so much stuff. I'm so tired, I don't even want to do them. But I'm going to do them a little bit now for a little while. Let me click this off. I'm going to do something. But I'm still here. Don't worry. Yeah, Tim, I've been noticing though, man, you're been watching your shorts and you've been doing, little music, this and that, little training stuff, and looks like you're doing good on those. I don't know. I hope so. I about figured out the shorts. I just need to get my long form down a little bit. I'm niching down, guys. I'm mostly doing. If you'll notice, I'm mostly doing home builds because that was my profession back in the day before I retired and everything. The Marine Corps made me a combat engineer, which is really basically a carpenter and a demolition man. And let's see. Yeah, I figured you was out that way, out there in Dao, up in Mabalaka area. How far are you from the SNR over that way? Just wondering. Are you down that road? I mean, you know where SNR is, of course. I was wondering, how close are you to SNR there? I about got you figured out, but I don't want to say nothing. But anyway, you know where we live out in Santa Ana, don't you, Tim? We're in a barangay of Santa Ana, Santa Lucia, and that's where I built my. I bought my land. It's in Santa Lucia, way out in the rice fields there, and with a view of the mountain and all that. And I'm going to build me a little bungalow house there. Oh, it's further away. So you live the opposite direction of that. You live the opposite direction. Okay. Ken Unger, how you been? When we suspect to see you around here. Hope soon. Some people's gonna slack off. There's gonna be an early rainy season, I believe, but if you live where I live, you don't have to worry about it because there ain't no rain. I don't know what's up with this stuff, man. Last year it rained all the time. It rained every day and kept the temp down a little bit. But the temp is way up this year out here in the farmland. You watch some of my videos, you can see that I live near Mount Riot, but I live on the south side of Mount Riot, and Tim's out there on the west side. I believe they get a little bit more. I think he's on the northwest side. Actually, they get a little bit more rain out that way. Yeah, I got you. That's what I was figuring. If you're 22 minutes from SNR, you're on out that way out to MacArthur, and then instead of going right, you go left. Am I right? Coming from Angeles, so that would put you closer to Walking Street and all that area down in there in Balabaga. Yeah, I studied it real good. I've never lived in Mabalakot, but I've studied that area map wise, so I know where you're talking about. Let's see. If I do one of these live streams every week, you know what I hate to do? I hate to bother other people's live streams. Usually everybody does well in the morning. If you can see, it's just four of us here. But yeah, near Hypermart. Yeah, I know where you're talking about. Man, that's the one thing we don't have out here. We don't have a Hypermart. We don't have a Solid Gold. We got a S&R, where's the cheap food, real cheap stuff for like sorry stores and stuff. And we've got a what's that other one, Mama? Oh, she don't hear me. She's doing her hair. There's another one, the supermarket out here. It's not very big. They got a second floor with this and that there, but they don't have everything I need. I have to go to S&R. S&R is about 35 minutes away in the one in uh, San Fernando. And you guys got the one up there, and now they got that new one out. What is it called, Tim? I forget. They got a new one that's open, a new supermarket. Here I am. But they got a new one that just opened. It's called, what is it called? It's brand new. It's just like S&R, but it's Henderson's or something like that. Anyway, they got a new one in English City that everybody's been doing videos. In the Philippines, our Philippine Landers. That's it, Landers. Landers. You think that's a better one, or do you think that's just the same thing? S&R, just a little different twist. I don't know. I haven't been there yet. Where is it located? Really, I don't know where Landers is located. Is it in the your vicinity, or is it nearer to Koreatown? Because I have not looked it up. I was going to go there when I came back to. I was going to come to English City this week, but Betty's dad, I'm sorry, father. It's near Marquee Mall. Well, I know where that is. So it's on out Balibago there a little ways. Is it on past it, or is it more south of it? Just wondering. Uh, because I haven't been there yet. So if it's near Marquee Mall, depending if it's south or north of it, it's going to be closer to Koreatown than Daewoo and Mabalakat over that way. How far is it for you, Tim? Just wondering. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't gone there either. I haven't been in town in a few weeks. Actually, I haven't been in town since me and you met last. Over there where the Hapsters were. So I haven't been to town. I've been taking care of business here. And I got me a piece of property over in a really nice development. If and when they get it done, the roads and stuff are not in yet, but pretty solid contract. Uh, I went through the local Bron guy, to get everything done. And like I say, I've been doing this a long time. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I know where you're at. Marquis a good haul. Unless you take some shortcuts. There's a few shortcuts. I know on my motorcycle I can get to Marquee Mall almost the same amount of time I can in the car going the inlets, tell you the truth. But I got to be on a motorcycle. I got to be able to cut traffic. And there's a back way in to Marquee that a lot of people don't go. But if you're a Filipino or you go with a Filipino, they'll teach you the way. It's pretty cool. Cuts off a lot, and I mean a lot of distance if you go that shortcut back way. And on the motorcycle, I can almost get there to Marquee Mall almost in the same amount of time as I can driving the car and going the inlet. So it's almost worth it, except for in the heat of the summer. I almost lost it, coming back from up that way up in Balibago because how hot it was one day, and I didn't drink enough water. Luckily, I've been driving so long on motorcycles that I was able to get it into a safe bunch of dirt, and I was fine. I didn't drop it or nothing. But it kept pulling me off the ride. I said, "Yeah, I'm dehydrated," and I reached in my trunk there and drank down a bunch of water. I always keep water with you in the Philippines, or dangers like that happen. So it's Friday night, guys. Everybody knows on Friday night, it's either Red Horse or Absolute or Jack Daniels. It's once a week, guys. Only once a week. Now, I met you guys and I was drinking San Mig Light that night. That doesn't even affect me when we went to Walking Street. You're not even buying any ice cream. I'm saving my money too. I've been saving my money for the home. I'm gonna get us a home, and then I'll get out from under some rent. I don't like rent anyway, and my rent's not that high here. I shouldn't even worry about it. But I want Betty to have something when I'm dead and gone. And who knows how long I got on this earth? Only the master up above. Anyways, yeah. So I've been looking for over a year. And even when I first got here, I started looking at places and talking to people and this and that. I wanted a place near her family where she could, stay and be close to family and everything like that when it comes down to it. And whenever everything's said and done, I'm a contractor. I was a contractor. Months before I get home. Yeah, because yeah, Tim, you're right, man. I'm telling you, you can't buy ice cream. We got an Alpha Mart. Oh, excuse me. We have an Alpha Mart at the end of Calliopogie, which is the name of my street. And it's only like 10 or 12 houses away. And Betty walks up there and gets me whatever I want. If, it's a little expensive, but It's like a 7-Eleven, I guess. But their stock isn't that great. Let's see. Hello, Tropical Tim. How you doing? Good to see you in here. Usually, I do drink um, San Mig Pale Pilsen, but this week I bought Red Horse because my uncle only drinks Red Horse, and I don't mind it myself. I like Red Horse. It's not full flavor as Pale Pilsen, but got to do what you got to do. Thanks for coming by, Tim. So yeah, we got a tropical. We got a typhoon Mawar, which turns into Betty spaghetti, as you said, Tim, and it's on its way. They're saying it's going to go north of Luzon, and then it's going to hit some westerly winds that's going to shear it and turn it even more north, and then it'll head out of the area. But it's going to bring us some monsoon rains in the Philippines if it stays on its path. I'm sure everybody here already knows about it because everybody here has either been to or is in the Philippines. So, anyway, if you guys got any questions for me about how things are going for me, how the last year and month or so have been, it's been great. I'll tell you right now. And right now, though, I'm dealing with some family things. When I got here, Betty's father was in really good shape, and everything. But in the last month, his health is declining. He's swelled up. I've had heart surgery um, back in 2009. They ordered a heart valve, and he was swollen up exactly like I was back then. I mean, just his arms and feet and legs and stuff. And so I told him, I kept telling him about a month and a half ago, you got to get him to a cardiologist because that's the same signs I had, swollen ankles and arms and feet and hands and all that stuff. And we finally have. We've got him on the right path now. I'm really happy about that. We're going to get SE Asian monsoon flow because of Typhoon Betty spaghetti here in Palawan this weekend. Yeah. So, I think a lot of us going to get some really torrential rains. I think the heavy winds are going to go dissipate north of us. But that's just my opinion. And some of the predictions. My mother is in uh, physical therapy 3 times a week, and she sounds wonderful. And I'm really happy about that because, she fell down the flight of stairs, and that really, demoralized me here. I was thinking of going home and seeing if I could help out, but what wound up happening was this. What wound up happening is that she got lucky and didn't break nothing except for a little tip on her tailbone. And so I want some rain here, but I don't want monsoons. But I think we're going to get them. We haven't had much rain in my part of Pampanga. We're south of Mount Araya in the farmland, really, and we haven't had enough rain to sustain the crops whatsoever. So I'm looking forward to a little bit of rain, but gosh, you don't need some monsoon rains like 3 or 4 days at a time. 'That'll cause flooding here too. Anyway, yeah, guys. So we got the killer super typhoon Mawar, and it'll change to Betty when it gets into our location. I've been here starting on my second year this time. I'm not counting the 3.5 years I spent way back in the 80s and 90s. I ain't no way he's going to let his stock go down a beer on Palawan. I don't think. I imagine. Well, as a matter of fact, I've seen his stock of beer, and it's they have it for the store, and if he needs it, it's there. Yeah, I got some litros in there myself that have been disposed of. So Tropical Tim ain't gonna go low on stock of beer. I do not believe there at the house. Well, I hope it is just not not too much. Flooding can be bad here. I don't know how. I'm sure it's the same there in Palawan in places, but it can get really bad in some of these farm places. And the last big one we had, it flooded the neighbors right up the road here, and several other houses around them because they were built too low. Your beer is delivered every time you get a little bit low on stock, right, Tim? You don't let that get down too low. You probably go in there and do inventory just on beer. I would. I would. I would definitely do it. I don't drink a lot of beer, but I drink beer. I guess I do drink a lot of beer. I mean, I can sit down and drink a lot of beer if I need to. Let's see. Well, heck yeah. Because, Filipinos drink a lot of beer too. If you think you can drink with a Filipina that's 40 or 50 years old, if you haven't, like Tim, if you haven't practiced up and you go to sit down with them, you better think about it. Because the beer over here is stronger than in the States, most of it. And I usually don't drink like 3 or 4 beers. That's about it. But they're a half liter each, so that's 2 liters of beer in it. That's a little bit much, huh? Yeah. Also, I wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on here. Right now, the piece of property that I went ahead and bought has no roads to it. All it's got is drainage. It's got all the drainage ditches in. It doesn't have the gate up. It doesn't have a lot done, but all the drainage ditches are in, and the buildup has been done too. If any place was low, they built it up. And the next thing I'm going to do is get out there and on the land. It'll be a video. You guys will get to see it. I'm going to get out there on the land and I'm going to lay it out. I'm going to lay out the whole lot. The first thing's going in is a fence. And the next, that's after the roads are done. It's going to be about a year from now, guys. I'm waiting. I'm waiting until everything's as they say in the contract is. So I went through the lawyers and local brawn guys and this and that. Made sure everything was legal and everything like that. I love the area that we're going to because it's way out in the country. It used to be farmland. It's all been built up. Had a place to park out there. Everything's good. Only thing I gotta wait is for them to do their end of the deal, which is gonna be making sure that my roads are in. Hey, man, you got to enjoy your life, Tropical Tim. Mr. Tim, don't worry about it. If you're not beating your wife or kids or killing the neighbors or nothing like that, what should you worry about it? You're over 60 now, and you should have a good life. I mean, that's what I look at it. If you want to drink a beer, drink a beer. That's the way I do. I drink a beer. Hey, every chance I get. But I don't do it every day like you was talking about. I space it out. I think I do it, but I'd space it out though because it ain't nothing to do with that. It's I have a heart condition. But anyway, if I drink too much, it starts affecting me. So I have to watch it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy yourself. You're retired, man. Just do what you got to do. Only live once. Ken said it. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. The only reason I'm building a place, it ain't for me. I've got places back. I still got land back in the States. That, by the way, my son don't want, my daughter don't want, my other son don't want. I'm probably going to go back and get rid of that place where my cabin was before I moved here and use it to build a house in a year and a half, two, something like that. Anyway, but anything that I do over there, I want to make videos of, and you guys can come along and watch my videos. Now, I will tell you right now, I don't make no money on YouTube, and it's not for that. It's for a record of my life at the end of my life here, really. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not worried about making any money, but I do want to influence some people in the right ways. And if I can do that, I'll be happy about my channel. I'm trying to niche down right now. I'm doing a lot of home buildings, and you can do that forever in the Philippines. So there's always something being constructed in every town you go to. So if you just get with the owners and they know any English, you can do the coverage of it. Plus, that was what I did for a living for almost the last part of my whole life that I was working. Yeah, there's no beer out there, man. You know, it's salt water. I don't blame you. All the years you spent it. How many years you think you spent at sea? If you added it all up and took it away from your regular life, I don't know. I spent a little bit of time at sea, but not like a sailor does. I've been on a Westpac and a bunch of other missions, but I never stayed years. I don't even think they've got a. They may have got a 1 year from me at sea, and that was it. I'm fairly sure that was it. Because we used to go up to the coast of San Diego, from San Diego all the way up to Washington State for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, and then they'd let us off and we'd go train. But yeah, and then now of course, I've been on Westpacks and stuff, and I don't blame you for trying to make up for that sea time. 18, yeah, maybe it is. Well, it says it is 10 or 12. So yeah, 18. What would that hurt? You know, hey man, sometimes it helps me sleep if I don't drink too much. If I drink lesser, I'm okay. Anyway, that's just me. Um, but yeah, I remember hitting a port somewhere and just devastating beers everywhere and alcohol. So I'm gonna think about that right there. I think I made up for sea time every time I hit a port because what I would do is while I was at sea, I'd take duty from people that were tired, didn't want to do anything. Didn't want to stand duty, and I just do it. I'd do it the whole time we'd be at sea. I'd take their duty, and they'd even pay me some of them so they could just get in the rack and sleep. But so whenever we hit port, I didn't have to do that much. sea duty. I mean, guard duty. I never. I don't. I think at one time stood on the away deck and was a guard there. I think I forecastled guard one time for 8 hours during Liberty, but yeah, I know Tim, you had to, didn't you? Tim D. Let's see. Yeah, I know, Tim. You did a lot of sea duty. Uh, but didn't you? Something dropped just now. I heard something. Yeah, but didn't you hit the Liberty port pretty hard? I mean, with the beer and alcohol and stuff. I mean, every time you got Liberty, or was your most of your Liberty in the states when you got back? You didn't get no time off. I don't know. I know I did. I would serve. I would serve guard duty at sea when I was on a Westpac or something, or anywhere, and that way, whenever we hit port, I got all my Liberty. I enjoyed the hell out of that. I'm sure you got that after that many years in. You figured out how to do a lot of Liberty. I've got two. I've got two sea service deployment ribbons. I've got the regular ribbon and then the star that goes on top of it. I guess you know what I'm talking about. Marine Corps. I think it's the same exact damn ribbon. But I've got two of them. I've not got five. Of course, we're just a branch. We didn't go on the ocean as much as you did. I was stationed detail more than I was at sea. Or you guys let me off for a operation. But I do have the one star on my ribbon. So that's two sea service deployment ribbons. Back to back, actually. And I am a shellback, too. Let's see. Yeah, it's the same ribbon. That's what I thought. Yeah, I've got two. You got five. I'm a shellback. I know you are. Uh, I did a little bit of sea service, but not like a sailor would. Of course, not. I've actually been through a super cyclone right dead through the middle of it. Navy don't turn and go around a super cyclone. They don't. They don't have to. They go right through the middle of it. And it actually gave me a bunch of liberty because the LST Gator freighter I was on got a rip down the side of it, 5 foot wide. All our gear was destroyed in the one room that we blocked off, and we limped back to the Philippines to go dry dock, and we got 3 months of liberty out of that. That was amazing. I loved that. It was Westpac 88, I think. Yeah, Westpac 88. Shellback since 82. I was shellback since 87. 88. 88. That's the one. So we'd already been through shellbacks in that year. And then that's when we went through a super typhoon. And we came back to the Philippines limping. And we went into the dry dock. Of course, the rest of the fleet ain't going to leave a ship behind. So they all went on liberty. And we all got duty up at Jetstand and Upper Mile. Oh, yeah, yeah. Walk underwater, you mean? Walk underwater, you know. Whenever you get on a LCAC or anything to do with water to land, you usually be walking underwater till you hit the shore. But I don't know that LST man when when I was on that LST front end just open wide open, just beach it. And you just walk out the front of that ship. You walk out the front of that ship and you're on land. You know, you and your tanks and everything just comes right out the front. On the LSD I was on one time, that sucker would sink the well deck and then you'd float out of it in that hovercraft with all the tanks and the troops on it and everything. And you'd be 30 miles out at sea. And that thing would ride the waves all the way in. We had some guys that just throw up everywhere. You know, they couldn't handle it. And they didn't have good sea legs yet, I guess. But then you can get on the Amtrak and go out the back of one of those ships, and if they ain't got it buckled down good, it'll take on water and sink to the bottom of the ocean, and then drive in. It's funny. There's a lot of things that went on. I could go on forever about it. Yeah, that LST would beat your ass. Would drive right up on the damn beach, and you could just drive out the front of it. But yeah, we went through the Seventh Fleet went through a super cyclone. They don't turn around for none of that shit. They go right through the middle of it. They don't play that game. Oh, we're gonna go around it, you know. Shit, no. They went right through it. And that LST got a rip in the side of it you wouldn't believe. 5 foot long and about a foot wide. And we went back to Subic Bay and dry docked that sucker. And since it was part of the 88 Westpac, everybody in the 88 Westpac got about a month of liberty there, waiting on us to be fixed. I got stationed up to Upper Mile and done a lot of Jess training. And extended actually to be up there because it was so much fun for me back then, little boy. You know, wasn't a little boy. I was a corporal then because I've gotten show. I think I was there for 27 days in Upper Mile that time. And then we came back whenever I was stationed in Okinawa. And again, they called me Station Dito then because I was here for 18 months that time. So, man, we take everything. Marines take air, sea, land. It don't matter. We take any kind of transportation you got, and we will get the job done. Period. Yeah. They used to drop us off and say, "Get it, boys," and we did. So what about it, Betty Spaghetti? They don't want to see me no more. Hey, Mama, I need your help. I must be boring. Yeah, yeah. The little Negrito dudes taught me Jess training. I had a 2 week course there on one of them, and you could go for a 2 day course, a 2 week course. No, I think it's a whole 28 day course or something like that. They took us way out in the jungle and dropped us off with just a bola and some when I was there when I did it, and a canteen made out of what was that? What was that made out of? I forget. Oh, bamboo. Good morning, Bruce. How you doing, Bruce? Good to see you. Well, it's good evening here, and in the next few days, we're going to have a super typhoon Betty pass us by, but it's going to cause a lot of rain and mishap probably, and we don't know exactly where it's going to go. Only have an idea, you know. But I believe the thing's gonna give us some weather anyway, right? Well, we got to do that, Tim. Tropical Tim is what we ought to do is get together and just talk about the old days in the Philippines. Well, me and you were here. Of course, you've done a lot of more duty here than I have, but I've been here and know what the deal was. Good to hear. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Cook rice and a piece of bamboo. Yeah, we did too. We would sit down, and this one Negrito dude, he's a little short black guy, about 4 foot tall. He would take bamboo and just right at dusk and shoot it in there because there'd be 1,000 fruit bats coming over, and he'd kill one every shot, man. And we would burn the hair out them and cook them too out there. They give us a little bit of rice to go with it. But yeah, we learned how to cook rice in a bamboo cooker and get snails out of the creek for escargot. You know, that's what they got. And all the plants that you could chop in the jungle down and eat the roots and stuff like that. There's one tree that you could chop and it had a big old root on it, big old taproot straight down, and you could get them about this big, about, I don't know, the bottom root probably about a foot tall or so, and you clean it up and chop it up and put it in the bamboo. And if you ran out of rice, that was like potatoes, eating potatoes. I forget the name of that thing. But I see them every now and then when I'm out and about here, Tim. I remember that. And they would teach, we caught a monitor lizard, and we caught a boa constrictor, a big old long boa constrictor, my platoon when we was out training with the Jess train. And I just done a video about a few months ago, me returning to Jess training up there. But of course, it was off season, so nobody had cleaned it up and it was rough. But I went through it. I went through they got a bird sanctuary there, all kinds of cool stuff. And a rabbit tree with these giant rabbits. These rabbits are like, they're the biggest rabbits there probably are, about 1.5 2 foot long. But they raise them there now, and they got that bird sanctuary. And there's, of course, up in the upper mile, there's always some howler monkeys and monkeys all around. Here comes her, a Typhoon Betty Spaghetti.
Hello.
Here she is, Typhoon Betty.
Hello, shooting star, Cerberus, tropical thing.
Yeah, let's see. There she is.
Yeah, a tropical Betty.
Tropical Betty. Spaghetti Betty, she is here.
Yeah.
And that's what the storm is supposed to turn into. The name, guys, is Betty.
Good evening, good morning. Yeah.
Tropical Tim.
Tim, yeah. Oh, you see, I only just went there. Now it's 6.
Yeah, I got a video about Jess there, Tim. But anyway, yeah, so Betty's going to be
Excuse me.
Betty's going to be the big tropical storm coming up.
Yeah.
So, Tropical Tim, here we come, Betty Spaghetti.
Yeah, be careful with me. You take care.
Yeah. So I was amazed. The first major storm of the year, they call it Betty. I thought they started in the A's. But I guess they didn't have an A for this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did they start A? Did they have A?
Yeah, A.
What storm did they have?
A?
Yeah, this year. Because it's just starting this year.
Yeah. A, B, C, D, A, B. Oh, B. I don't know what's the B.
You don't know what's the A. Betty is the B.
Yeah, B. Betty. I don't know why they call it Betty.
Well, they skipped the A's, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello, Betty from Bruce.
Yeah.
Let's see, Tropical Tim. Betty Spaghetti. Told you hard too. Anyway, yeah. So they're going to change it when it gets real close to Phil. I forget how that. If anybody knows, you can post it down there. You can say it up here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they or when they changed the name. Where is it at? I don't know all that information, but I know when it gets close to the Philippines, it'll turn into Betty.
Yeah. Hello, Tim.
And
hello. Yeah.
And yeah. Let's see if we know it. Every 4 years they recycle the names. So there been a Betty before?
I don't know.
I don't either. We don't know.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
And
So how are you all doing? How's Ate Ray?
mm,
Yeah. Yeah, this I hope, it really won't be really like, super super typhoon.
it
Typhoon.
already
Yeah.
is. It's turned back into super. I watched the
No.
news
But
thing.
they are still watching it. I mean
Oh
because
yeah,
they said
and
it's
prayers
super
for those guys
typhoon.
in Guam because they got really tore up by this thing.
Yeah. Hmm.
So Guam's in sticks right now, so they're gonna need a lot of help. What?
I'm yawning.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, a little bit tired, but it's okay. It's been so long since she did a live
I
stream.
know. Well, let me get a break since you're here, okay?
Okay.
And you guys are
Well,
gonna have
what
to
will you
talk
get?
to.
You will chop an ice. You don't know how to chop
I
ice.
don't need to chop ice. I need to go to the.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I think you still have ice there.
Okay. Well, I
It
can do
was
that,
chopped. It's chopped
and I'll be back,
already.
guys. You guys talk to my beautiful wife, and I'll be right back. I
It's
promise.
not beautiful.
I won't be gone long.
Yeah. So how are you doing? Mm. Hello, Ken. How are you? Ray is good. Yeah, that's good to hear. Titi. Yeah, Titi. Tropical team. Yeah, he's having a break. Actually, it's been a long day. A long day for us. Yeah. It's a good thing that, uh, Shiner helped me. It's just like a medical, health issue. Hello, Ken. Yeah, I've been to the hospital this morning and last week. Yeah, I hope here in the Philippines are all safe. I hope the Typhoon Betty won't, will just disappear and gone. Disappear. Because it's really scary if it's really, if it's has a strong wind. Tropical team, you should make a video forecasting the next 41 years. Yeah. Ice cream?
That's okay.
There's an ice there. Yeah. Yeah. You can do it, Daddy. You chop it.
I can do.
Great idea, TMD. If I'm wrong, they won't be able to sue. I'll be dead. Yeah. Forecasting the next 41. Yeah. He will be then. Tim will be then like how old? 40. 100 years old? You will be then 100 years old then. I will chop for you.
No, no.
Why?
It's enough.
That's enough? Only a little.
It's okay, baby. Ain't got but a little beard.
Betty prayers for your father and your yeah, thank you, Tim. I really hope so. I mean he gets better. Mm, it's so hard, but it's sad and hard, but of course nobody will help each and everyone, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of my husband because he's always there. He waited for so long, even how many hours. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if somebody will do that, but maybe he's scared of me. Charot.
You should tie me up and beat me.
Yeah, I mean, especially like after lunch, it was really hot, and then I feel sorry also because
No, don't beat me.
I'm shy also because You need to wait. You don't want to get in the hospital, so
I don't go in the
yeah.
hospital because they charge you skin tax,
Yeah, they will charge me more.
foreigner tax. Just seeing
Yeah,
me there. That's why I don't go in. I
yeah,
stay outside in the heat.
yeah, yeah,
But not
but
really. I went to Wendy's and got an air conditioner.
yeah, I told them if only I really can drive, I don't want to. Even he is my husband, I don't want to bother or
Oh,
anyone else.
baby. Let me sit down.
Mhm.
You can chop if you want to.
Yeah, I will. That's all.
In a minute. That's
Yeah.
all. That's all. That's all. Oh, I'm back,
Yeah.
guys.
Anyway, thank you,
I'm
Tim.
back.
Betty, that typhoon isn't even getting close to your hood. Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be way
but
north of
still,
here. But you never know.
yeah, but still worried
Never
about
know
it
where it's gonna
because
go. I mean, you
I
do
mean it's
kind
okay.
of.
Yeah, it's okay if it's only rain, but I don't want a strong wind or something because.
Yeah,
But in Porak, my sister said it's really, in Porak, she said it's really raining hard there
that's what
and wind.
Tim
Yeah.
Desiak too.
Oh, yeah. But here so far it's still hot.
English City.
Yeah. Damn, Betty, where did you go to school for math? No, in 41.
Where did all Filipinos go to school for math? Every time I go
Oh,
to the
yeah.
store,
No, you will be 100 years old, but you still look 34 years
there
old,
you go.
Tim. Yeah. I mean, I just forget to say,
Fuzzy. That's what they call me, Fuzzy. BT Fuzzy.
Yeah.
But
But
anyway,
yeah.
yeah, every time I go to the store, I see some. When they get done calculating on their machine, what you pay, what you got. If we get a lot of groceries sometimes, and they pull out a calculator and go through again, I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
wait.
but actually, I think I was always absent when we have a math
Math.
subject. Yeah, math subject.
I hear you.
But that's my favorite thing when I was in high
Really, I
school.
like math too.
Yeah.
So, what are you 34 in here?
No, Tim, the tropical team, you should make a video forecasting the next 41 years, he said.
Oh, okay.
And then I said he will be 100 years old then by then. But he still you look 34 years old.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
anyway,
I know where you going. Don't leave me.
I'll chop an ice
Okay,
for
she's
you.
gonna chop me some ice, guys. If y'all hang out, she'll be right back. I know y'all'd rather look at her. I know y'all would rather look at my wife than me, and she will. She'll come back. She likes doing this. She says she's shy and everything like that, but you guys know that she likes doing this, and she's a talker. But yeah, so whenever we go to the hospital to take her father, I've been taking him for about 4 or 5 times now because he's really sick, guys. Whenever I got my heart problem in 2009 and my heart replacement, my valve replacement and everything, all of my arms swelled up and I was leaking water and had big ankles and stuff. Now he's got the same thing. I tried to tell him, I said, you need to take him to a cardiologist. So finally, we've got a cardiologist now the last 2 times, and he's getting a turn. I think he's having a turn now. So I think things will be okay. I really do.
Yeah. We
She
really
star, I
hope.
used to be that. They didn't know about where a typhoon or a hurricane would go, but they have gotten much better at it. And I believe they do really well out here. They can just about tell you where it's going to hit.
San
Uh,
Miguel Beer, walang katapat.
well, I got the pie. It is made by San Miguel, even though it's Red Horse.
Yeah, anyway, anyway.
Well, how much does Pale Pilsen cost there, Tim? Tim, Tropical Tim. Nah, she's not shy. She just says she is.
Yeah,
She's not
but
shy.
but of course we don't have to say. But that's it. What is that? When you sow what you sow
You
what
sow what you reap.
you sow
You
what
reap what you sow. I
you
mean,
reap what you sow, something like that. My father, Since he
Yeah,
was a baby, he's drinking
Red Horse.
no
No, Emperador.
Hinebra.
Ginebra.
Yeah, Hinebra, the white like a
Ginebra,
water.
yeah. And then he drinks Emperador
Yeah,
for
and
the
then
last
a
50
pure,
years.
pure no chaser, and then he
Yeah.
smoke a lot.
Because I've drank
So
a
what?
bottle of Emperador
And
with him.
he, I mean that's all. But anyway, it's just like learn. I mean lesson also. You know.
And it's not a lesson, good lesson whenever you're
Yeah, and then
dying.
yeah,
You
he
know,
said he wants to die now, but then he said need to
I don't
fight.
think you really didn't want to. I didn't want to die when I was dying.
Yeah.
So,
But he
you
said
say you want to die. No, you don't want to die. You want to live with the rest of us. Be able
yeah,
to
he's
do
only
something like
70,
this. But he's a really good guy. I mean, I spent a lot of time last year when I first got here, and he's in good shape and
hmm
everything like that.
Yeah.
And I have feelings for him already.
And a lot of experience, with the nurse, with everything, with the hospital. But anyway, yeah, let's
Yeah,
just talk
they should
about
know. They should already know that a long time ago, Tim.
yeah.
We're the border crossers. They'll never figure that out. Those guys dig
What
tunnels
is
and stuff.
that? A proficient.
Yeah,
I need to Google that, Tim. I don't understand what it was a proficient.
proficient. You are proficient. You should see her. She works daylight to dark.
Sometimes it's really hard to understand.
She is tired. She didn't spend all day with her dad in the hospital today.
Mm.
I just stayed outside because I tell you,
Yeah, yeah.
like I said, I don't want to do the skin tax thing, and
Mm.
I don't want to be in a hospital
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean,
no more
even
than I have to.
how strong you are, you should, you still cry no matter how strong you are.
He said you sounded like you were tired.
Yeah, it's okay. Still need to, I am waiting for the.
I mean, she really was there all day. Well,
Mm,
we left here at noon because the doctor doesn't do his rounds till after noon,
yeah, and we
and
waited for the CT scans.
I guess we come back around 6. Got
Yeah,
back on around 6,
6:30
and then yesterday was worse because we were left here about noon.
Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah, or the day before yesterday.
yeah,
On Wednesday we left, and we didn't get home till what 7:30 or 8 at
seven
night.
thirty. Yeah,
So yeah, but I love the old feller, and I think if I can
yeah.
take him down there and help him in any way, I like that.
hmm Yeah, next time I'll drive it na lang. Proficient means being exacting on point. Ah, okay.
Neither one of us are that. So unless I'm measuring a board,
But of course,
hey, measure twice and cut once is what they say.
being exact. I'm like that, when I'm cooking. I
Exactly. You
just
are
choo, 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 choo.
Betty Spaghetti. When she's Betty Spaghetti, she don't miss a note.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know
That's
how to
why.
cook spaghetti now. The
Yeah,
real
wait,
spaghetti.
yeah, yeah. So me and her sit down and we had a talk about spaghetti.
Yeah,
And I got some. I went to SNR and got some. What was it?
ground beef.
Yeah, but the spaghetti sauce. What was it?
Oh yeah, yeah. The prego.
Heinz or something.
No, and then the first one,
The
the
Prego.
prego. Yeah.
Yeah. And we talked about it for a while. I said, "Now don't put no damn sugar in here."
I don't.
I
And
know.
and actually I really don't taste it if it's exact in
And I
salt.
said,
I just smell it,
and I don't want no damn ginger.
Yeah. I don't
and
like
and what
ginger.
was that other one that you put in there?
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon. She put cinnamon in spaghetti.
No, not the spaghetti. And
Oh yeah,
chili.
and chili. And
Yeah.
some chili I taught her to make. But she just decided to add the cinnamon because she watched a video about cinnamon.
Yeah.
And man, I don't think she'll ever do that again because I'm not eating it if she does.
Hospital are for sick people. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like going in them anyway.
Mm.
So
I don't want also, but because my immune is not really that,
yes, it
I don't
is.
have a good immune,
Yes, you
but
do.
then I need to.
You're fine.
hmm
What disease did you get? That I don't know about. Nothing.
hmm Yeah. But we just keep on praying, we don't get any.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't get sick or
I'm
something.
tell you what though, it can run you some money. Cinnamon and chili. Yeah, I'm serious, man. I come home. I was in English City and I had some business to do with lawyers and stuff like that.
It's a good thing that he drank a little, so he did, but he still tasted
And
it.
I
You
come
know.
home and I taste it. I said, "What is that? Cinnamon?"
Yeah, it
Yeah, she
is.
put cinnamon in my chili.
He
I was
was
like,
really pissed. You know.
mm, "Why you do that?" She won't do it no more. Will you?
I won't. I only just Tim. I only just watched a video.
She watched the
They were
video and it
they
said they
were
put cinnamon.
chef, and then they put cinnamon, chili powder, and
Yeah,
lots of ingredients that they put, but I don't have it. So, and then I decided
but
maybe I
you
will.
taste that chili, that chili that she'd made. You taste that cinnamon right off the bat.
Yeah.
But the next time she made it, guys, it was wonderful. It's like I made it myself just about.
Yeah, and then there's spaghetti because here
And her
Filipino.
spaghetti was good too.
Yeah, Filipino here they like sweet spaghetti.
Yeah, but not me.
Yeah, I know. Even maybe Tim, tropical Tim,
She made me some spaghetti
and
that was
Sir
just as good
Bruce,
too.
I think.
It was Italian, you know. But we did have to go get ingredients.
Yeah.
You can't get it in this town. Everything we needed. Yeah, ooh,
They
cinnamon and
did,
chili.
yeah.
Right. So
And then
anyway,
I feel sorry.
she's fixed it now, ain't
Yeah. I feel sorry about it, and then
you?
but he still ate all of it.
I ate
He
it
didn't.
anyway.
He didn't throw it on the
I didn't
wall.
throw
On
it
the
out.
wall.
I don't throw stuff out.
Yeah.
I didn't throw it on the wall.
Yeah, because Steve said.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Can we see the chili stain on the wall or beat it through the wall?
I ate every bit of it. I was hungry.
Yeah, he was hungry.
But I tasted that cinnamon, man. I was like, what? Did you put cinnamon in it?
I was about to say
Uh-huh.
no.
Oh, you don't do that to American chili. You don't do that.
But
Yeah.
you told me at first don't put cinnamon in it because I asked you first,
Yeah.
but and then I still put
I don't understand.
maybe because I really I just I know I was just thinking maybe it tastes good.
Tastes like cinnamon,
Yeah.
you know. And there's nothing wrong with cinnamon. Cinnamon's good for sugar diabetes and stuff like that. But
Mm-hmm.
you gotta eat you a tablespoon of it and douse it
Yeah.
down with water or something. I don't know. I don't much care for cinnamon, so
But I
unless it's
learned,
on a
of course.
cinnamon roll with sugar.
Yeah, I love learning. Like that.
Yeah.
Like that. What I asked about him.
And she did a great job the second time. So
Proficient.
proficient.
Yeah. Now I know. I want to ask because if you want to learn, you need to ask.
You do.
You need
gotta
to
ask.
accept. You need to accept.
You got to trust me on some things too.
Mm.
You went ahead and put cinnamon in there, but I told you don't put cinnamon in. Like the video you're watching. But yeah, you just went ahead and did it and not trust me.
I'm sorry.
No, it don't matter. It's all under the bridge.
Yeah.
Under the bridge, guys. She knows how to fix it now. Guarantee you that.
Yeah.
She is a real spaghetti Betty now.
Yeah.
Real. So we still got 6 people watching in here. What?
Yeah.
Have we went past our time? Nah.
I don't know. Moderator
10:30.
here, why it said another, I guess,
I don't know about that.
Cinnamon and chili, I'd rather pick shit from the cat litter
Oh my gosh.
Litter box. Uh,
Yeah, cinnamon don't go good with chili. I don't care who you are. And I can't see how they made it on that video
yeah.
where it tastes good. I wouldn't.
They were, I think
I
they
wouldn't
were
think that.
black guy, a chef. They are two.
I don't know, but I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Be back in a few minutes. Steve.
Okay.
Is it raining hard there in Mabalacat?
He said his bedroom's leaking.
Oh my gosh. They
So-
need to fix it. I mean, the owner of the house, They should
So-
fix it.
Let's ask you a question,
Mhm.
my wife, my Asawa. Been over a year, working on 2 months already.
What 2 months?
We're working on the second month after I've been here already a year.
Yeah, and we've been
So,
1 year
so
or
what
so.
do you like and what do you hate about me?
Nothing.
You don't like nothing about me,
I
you
mean, I like everything. I don't like nothing. Is
know.
that right?
No, you gotta hate something.
Oh yeah, you know what I hate about?
Ah, this one.
I don't hate it, but can I say it?
You say what you want to, baby.
I mean, I don't like when he drink four, five,
Mm.
because he keep on talking now.
Those half
You
liters will
know,
get you right
and one thing I mean, I don't want other people when they saw me buy a red horse in the store, and then
there.
they will say that I'm a bad wife. I'm tolerating it. I need to take
and
care of
and I
you.
send her more and more every time now.
Yeah, I don't like that, especially.
Well, it's what we're gonna do. We'll give you broke of that. You shouldn't worry about what other people think. Period.
I really get pissed, of course, especially when the last time, and then you get choked, and then so of course I will. I need to take care of you.
And I love you
How
for
can
that.
I? How can I? How can I? How can? What will I do if I get? If I get, what's that? If you can't, if you cannot breathe, and then what will I do?
I don't know.
I will call a police instead of ambulance.
I don't know.
Cinnamon is just the cayenne pepper in Apple Jacks.
He has 4 or 5 of them. It's easy before he ever gets in the mood to drink.
Yeah, really?
He drinks 10 or 12 a day. He said.
Yeah, but one time I saw also, whenever they are in a live stream, I remember that theme, when you're drinking and then mugs and then who is that one? Or Scoot B, I think. Yeah, they are drinking with the mug, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're
Yeah, but
hardcore.
I don't know if Ate Ray feel that also, or maybe,
Of course, she's worried
yeah,
about him.
because I mean, maybe you are the boss, Tropical Team is the boss, that's why.
Yeah, so
Mm.
she can still worry about him.
Yeah, but sometimes
I
you don't.
believe we
But
all have our
sometimes,
limits, and
but
that's what you should
sometimes you don't
watch out for.
listen. You listen, but you don't do it.
Who me?
Mhm.
I listen to everybody talk. I don't say a
Mhm.
word.
Yeah.
4 or 5
Well,
starts in. Well, I drink 3 tonight, and that's just the Red Horse 500 milliliters.
yeah.
So that's what 1.5 liters. I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm done.
Yeah, and then I don't want to be a nogger, but then okay, that's enough now. That's last night was enough. You should drink on occasion only. You know.
I love you.
I love you too.
So, guys, we've been there over an hour yet.
Yeah.
See, where does it say? It says 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there's 6 of you in here. If you
Yeah.
guys want me to hang on, I will.
Uh-huh.
But I'm probably just about going to go in here and watch Disney.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Chocolate tin.
She worries, but she also know there's three different exit to leave the house.
3 exits. Different exit. 3 different exits to leave the house.
You can say that also, You get,
I'm afraid she'll actually do it. That's why I'm not going to say it. But yeah, she doesn't stop me or anything. She does say something about it though every now and then.
uh,
But I'm not always drinking
mm.
every day. And I
Oh,
took
man,
I
at
took
least.
a teetotal. I went teetotal there for about 6 months, I think, 4 months.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to say also the hell you care. I mean, it's none of your business. It's my money, something like that. Yeah, I mean,
I will say that.
yeah, I know you
You ever
want.
hear me say that? Oh,
No,
that's right.
it's only on my mind. That's why sometimes, that's why I keep saying, anyway, Daddy, you do what you want, you drink, it's your money. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I only care for you, something like that.
I know, baby. I'm just I
I
don't
fart.
care. I'm too old to worry about that shit anymore.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm too old to worry about you nagging at me.
course, we are here so that we will be together for
That's
the
right.
for 20 years, 30
20,
years. Yeah, 30 years,
30.
40.
I've done that before. I'm not going to be with you no 25, 30 years.
I don't
I'm going
drink.
to leave this earth before then.
I don't drink every day. Yeah, I mean, what's that? When you get sick, we don't enjoy life together, or you'll be in the hospital, you'll be in, something like that.
This maybe. Okay.
If it's too much, if it's every day,
Well,
then
maybe I'll drink with me.
no. Water, it's okay.
I,
I don't drink
guys,
every
she
day.
likes that mule.
Some days I swallow,
Sometimes you like that mule.
but you need to chew it.
Like
You need to chew it, not swallow, so that
chew a mule.
yeah.
I
I want that, and
got a
some
gallon of Absolute in there we can chew on.
yeah. No, I don't
Like
like that.
it. You like the mule? It's vodka.
I don't like that.
I don't blame you. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
Vodka cranberry juice is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't want that. Never tried it.
We give you,
The
we give you a half
Emperador,
shot,
the Alfonso.
Yeah. I got some of that too.
I only tried it once. I think that was 10 years ago, Christmas party or New Year, and then I got drunk already on a one cup like that and a chaser.
One cup this big?
No,
That's
just
the big
half,
cup.
half of it. If I Tropical Steve said, if I have to chew beer, I'll quit drinking.
Yeah, that means just come back up with your dinner hat in there, Tim.
Or you can, challenge. A straw. You drink it with a straw.
A straw.
Yeah, straw. Straw.
Did you hear what she said, guys? Straw. That's so cute. I
Block.
love it.
What else? The word that I say? Block.
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 Black.
Black. Yeah, black.
We love you guys. Appreciate y'all being here with us.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna-
they need to rest also.
We're going to shut it down. We're going to go watch a Disney movie.
10:37. Yeah.
And probably, just go to bed because I've had enough beer already.
Yeah.
You
Thank you
guys,
so much.
you guys
Yeah,
have a
take
great
care,
night.
yeah. And you keep safe, everyone. Tropical Team.
And have a
to
great
see you.
morning if you're not here. And have
And
an afternoon great if you're not in that area. either.
Shooting Star, Ken. Ken was there a while ago. And then who
A
else?
straw party. A Stroh's party. She wants a Stroh's party.
Huh?
And I don't even think they make Stroh's anymore.
What's
brother.
straw?
Another
What's
beer.
straw? Ah, yeah.
She wants a straw party. A straw party.
Okay. See you guys.
What happens
Yeah.
when you drink it with a straw? Do you get drunk?
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't know. I just take the whole thing and go,
Yeah.
and I get drunk.
Yeah, you take care, and regards again to Ate Ray. You take care there.
Yes, hello to your Asawa Ray.
Yeah.
And hello to everybody.
Tim, to see ya.
Everybody's,
yeah.
Ladies, thank Tim for being here.
Shooting Star maybe is getting ready.
Yeah,
so
Bruce is
yeah.
getting ready to go to work.
Yeah. And who else? There's 6 there.
Ken
Anyway,
Unger was there.
Yeah.
Anybody
Thank
else
you so
there? Holler out.
much. Yeah. You take care. Bye bye.
Thanks a lot, Tim.
Thank you so
and thanks
much.
everybody,
Yeah.
both Tims and everybody else that came by. We're going to shut it down.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much.